Hi everybody, Stephen O'Sullivan here from Stephen O'Sullivan Photography. I've been in touch with a lot of brides and grooms-to-be over the last couple of weeks who are understandably quite concerned and worried about the coronavirus and what the postponements mean for them. So I said I'd put together a quick video with 5 top tips to help you guys to thrive and survive in these very, very strange times. First tip is to be calm. It's natural to be a bit panicky, and the natural tendency is to worry about all the work that you put in over the last months and years have gone out the window, they're in the bin, you've got to start again from scratch and it's catastrophic. But realistically, you're going to be able to reuse pretty much everything. You might lose out on things like your invitation cards and your save the date cards unless you want to invest in a big stock of Tipex, but most of the stuff you'll be able to carry forward to the new date. Some people are worried about guests getting a bit annoyed that you're changing the date, but step back and look at that. It's a global pandemic. If any guest is going to get pissed off that you're changing your date because of the coronavirus, then maybe this is the type of guest that you don't want to invite to your wedding in the first place, and you can always change the invite list for the new date. Number 2 is be proactive. I think this is the most important tip really, and that's you want to get ahead of this. Get in touch with your vendors straight away. Start off with the hotel as your anchor vendor. Find out where they stand with your current date, find out where they stand with proposed new dates, then get in touch with each and every vendor on your team and find out where they stand on the same thing. Very important here is to find out where people stand on your deposits. Are you going to lose out? Are they going to roll those deposits over? Will they refund them if they can't do the new date? From my side, I'm accommodating any date change where I can. If I can't make the new date, I'm just giving my clients back the deposit. I think it's the right thing to do. Actually, and while I'm on that, shameless plug time, if any couple out there has been forced to postpone their wedding date due to corona and they're having trouble with their original photographer who can't do the new date, or they can't find a photographer, give me a shout and I'll do the wedding for 50% off the standard rate. I just believe in karma and keeping the show on the road basically. Number 3 is to be careful, and when I say be careful here, I mean in the context of your new date. Don't rush into it. Take a deep breath and think very, very hard about the new date, because think of it, how hard it was for you to come up with the original date and the factors you took into consideration there, like people traveling, your vendors, which vendors can make the new dates. Don't rush into it and don't feel like you're under pressure from a hotel or another vendor. Take your time and really think about that quite carefully. Obviously take into account the government guidelines to make sure that the restrictions will be lifted enough for you to go ahead on the new date. Have a cup of tea, think about it long and hard. It's an important one. Number 4 is to be smart. This can feel quite catastrophic, but you can really look and see if you can find some positives in it, and they are there. I mean, you're essentially being given a second cut at shaping your wedding. You can decide whether you want to change things that you couldn't change before because you felt like you were locked in or they're already decided. You can change vendors, you can change location, you can change your choice of groom, you can change pretty much anything. Think about that and see if you want to make some of those changes that you felt you couldn't before. There's an opportunity here. Number 5 is to be safe. I mean, it's a bit of a cliche at this stage, but do stay safe. Keep this in perspective. It's a global pandemic. There's a lot of pretty terrible things happening in the world. You're just moving the date. I know it feels like a pretty heavy burden at the moment, but you're just pushing the date back a bit. You're going to be together for the rest of your lives, which is hopefully a very long time. So continue to be yourselves. Don't get swept up in this. Be nice, be zen, be kind, just be sound. So they're my 5 tips. I hope you found those useful. If anybody wants to take me up on the offer for the 50% weddings, just drop me a message here on Facebook. You can email me stephen@stephenosullivan.ie or give me a call on 087-222-5412. Please do like and share this video and tag anybody that you think might like it as well. If you have any tips of your own, just put them in the comment box down below. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend.